week? Well, after doing something sweet last week, let's go back to breakfast this week. And we're going to do French toast in a big mug. What you're going to start out doing is melt yourself a little bit of butter. Just a tiny little pat, doesn't really matter. What you're going to be doing with that is sort of rubbing it around, rolling it around on the inside of your mug. Instead of using cooking spray this week, since we're doing French toast, we're going to use some butter instead of cooking spray. That's probably not going to take too long to melt. But while it's melting, get yourself 2 pieces. I'm using white bread. You can really use any kind of bread you want. If you like a more firm bread, you could use some like baguette or English muffin or something like that. But I heard my butter sizzling around. So you take whatever mug you're going to use, and you're going to pour your butter inside. And you're going to tilt it on its side so it's not quite spilling out like I do. But you're going to roll it around on the inside of the mug. Get your inside of your mug all nice and buttery. And it might not look like there's much in the bottom now, but that's just because it's sticking on the sides of your mug, and try not to spill it on the counter like I'm doing. But fortunately it's butter, so it still tastes really good. Okay, you're going to keep chunking up your bread. Just in it. Average size chunks, nothing crazy. I use a big mug, so that I use 2 full slices of bread. And after you butter the inside of your mug, it's up to you. You're going to toss your bread in. Depending on the size of your mug, you can smoosh it down a little bit, but you don't, depending on the size of your mug. We don't want it compressed down because you're going to be having some liquid here to put on top of it. Okay, set your mug aside for now. And get yourself a tiny bowl to mix some stuff up in. Once I can figure out what I'm doing here. Okay. Get yourself an egg. Crack it into your bowl. Try not to get any shells in like I'm going to do here. So if you get any shells in, you're just going to have to be picking it out. Look at concentration. Can't get the piece of shell I put in there. This just goes to show you that not everything goes perfect. But if you've been watching my show the past couple weeks, you know not everything goes right. And the jingly sound would be little Mr. Chipmunk chasing his toys around. Oh, darn it. The shell is not... Oh, I think I got it. No, I didn't. I know what you bargained for. You're wanting to know how to make your French toast, but... Okay, now that you've cracked an egg in your bowl and gotten any shell pieces out... I know. You're going to get 3 tablespoonfuls of milk. Put that in with your egg. 1, 2... 3. Now you're going to get yourself some cinnamon. Just a sprinkle or a dash, or let's face it, if you like it more cinnamony, just toss in as much cinnamon as you like. Don't overdo it. If you want a little sweeter, you can put in a dash of vanilla, but that part's completely up to you. I like a little bit of vanilla in there. Now you're going to get that all mixed up. Smells like cinnamon. Okay, now you're going to get your mug back. And pour your liquid over your bread chunks. And take your fork and swoosh that around in there because you want to make sure all the bread chunks get a little bit of the egg wash on. You don't really need to smush it down because you want it to cook, and I probably could have used a smaller mug. when you get a new mug that's really cool, you're kind of excited to use it. Okay, so all your French toast will be in there. And you're going to pop it in the microwave for a minute, and then we're going to check it. And if it's not done, we're going to do it by like 10-second intervals, just because you have to make sure the egg's cooked. And as a treat, we're going to get a little bit of syrup to pour on top of our French toast when it's done. You don't have to, of course, but who's going to turn down some syrup? Yeah, okay, sure. You could put some whipped cream on there if you wanted to, or some fruit. Have your little helper with you. Say hi. He just wants to see what I'm eating. Okay, bud. Gotta check the French toast. Well, I think mine's gonna need to cook for about another. I'm gonna put it in for 10 more seconds. It's definitely smelling like French toast, but the egg is still a little runny. Yes, I'm going to do it again. I actually think I'm going to cheat and do it 20 seconds this time because I can tell my egg is still not done. And like I said, since everybody's microwave is different, this is just what you're going to have to go through. Swooshing it around. Looks like some perfect French toast. And of course I have to cheat and be bad and give myself a little bit of syrup for everything because let's just face it, it's sweeter with syrup. Stir that around. And there you have the perfect, quick and easy breakfast for when you're feeling lazy or you've been up all night watching commentary on one of your favorite DVDs. Yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. Okay. That is some good French toast. So, I'm going to leave you guys to try this. I'm going to go be a pig and finish it. And I'll see you next week. And, everybody have a safe and happy 4th of July. Have fun with fireworks and don't blow yourself up.